All right. So welcome to our tarot and tea party. And we are in the offerings cycle in Luna's Vault Academy, and really a great time. So what are you bringing to the table?
I have
Cheers.
orange.
Okay. I'm just drinking plain water.
Me too. But it's over there.
Orange herbal tea, since orange is our color. I usually have peach tea, and I was going to bring that, but I'm just down to the orange right now, which is really tart and really good.
I tried to do orange color, but I didn't quite make it. It was close. Representing here. So if you want to share your cards, we can do that, since we're going to go around and give.
I actually don't have cards with me. I was going to go out and get them, and that did not happen.
That's okay.
They're out in the shop.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Figured it was more important to show up today.
Show up, and then you get to receive
Yeah.
from as many decks as you want at this point, since we're a small group. Yeah.
There you go.
I've got the Whispers of the Ocean. So that is full on
fun.
oracle. I thought it was perfect since we're in, a water element for this month. And I've been working with them all week. So I love them.
Love it. Okay. And I brought the Wild Oracle, the Wild Offering Oracle.
Well, that's perfect too.
That's it. I was like, oh, I had a
Yeah.
different deck I was going to bring, but I was like, I have to bring this one. So I will have to read it, but that's okay. And that is by Tasha Silver. And they're really cool and fun. So
Nice.
all right.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's start with us, because we've got a few others that want cards, but we'll start with us since we're on here. And Joyce, you want to go first?
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait.
Do I get one of each?
Whatever you want.
Yes.
This is our command.
I haven't
I love them
shuffled
both.
yet.
All right. You want one of each, you said?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. I haven't shuffled mine either. So we'll both shuffle, and whoever gets ready for it, go. Hey, do you have a specific question in mind, or?
Let me think while you're doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to share? Would you like to share or keep it to yourself?
I'll wait till after.
All right. Love it. Okay. All right, Amber, are you ready?
Almost.
Okay. I'll go first then. Let's see. We're going to get Sherry in here before I draw the card.
The deck for you, Joyce.
Okay. Here's the back side of these cards.
Fun.
Is really cool. Hi, Sherry.
Hey.
Okay. So, and this is your message. Like I said, I'm going to have to read it to you. So she just writes it right here. This is the Wild Offerings Oracle. And true love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. But this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Get your wholeness.
You'll post them as well? Okay, cool. I like that. 'Cause then I can pull the picture.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So this is here. I can hold it up and read it at the same time. All right. This is. So Sherry, Joyce grabbed one of each of our decks. So this is Joyce for you. This is setting up parameters.
Okay.
Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships.
All right.
Nice.
And there is more that I'll share. There's a
Okay.
little bit more explanation. And of course, there's a little bit about the clownfish itself. Clownfish. Yeah. And is that clownfish? Yeah, a clown triggerfish. Okay, it's like different, but so a little bit about that too. So of course I'm excited, always excited to share any animal stuff with you. So I'll post that too at the end. But at least that gives you kind of the gist of it.
Yeah. Cool.
Well,
Thank you.
Very nice.
Well,
How did that, do you want to share your question now or? You wanna
Sorry,
keep
my
your thought?
phone keeps falling over. It was just any wisdom or direction on a big goal that I set for July. So, but it makes total sense because I was already doing the one with the fish, like assessing some people, and the love within. I mean, well, ever since I did the human design thing, and I've noticed where all my open places are, it's really been a lot of awareness on how I take on other people's influence ideas, and I'm empathic, and so to be able to get in my own bubble and not feel like I need other people to fill places for me. So that's kind of what I took from that. So yeah,
That's
makes
huge.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's huge. Beautiful. Love it. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. And hi, Sharon.
Hey,
All right,
excuse
Sherry,
me, shut the
you
door.
would you like to go next, Sherry? You had, what was the name of her cards?
Oh, I have Whispers of Ocean. So
Oh.
they're oracle decks.
okay.
And then mine is the Wild Offerings. So you can pick one,
All
or if you brought a deck of your own and you want to draw from it, you're welcome to do that as well.
I did, but I want to play with you guys. So yeah, let's can I follow Joyce's lead and do one of each? Do we have time?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. All right.
Okay.
I'm always throwing the wild cards in.
All right. Well, good.
Yeah.
Sherry, do you have a question in mind?
Um,
You don't have to share.
no. I'm struggling. I have a hard. I'm kind of still new at forming the right question. So can I like say something and you guys help me refine it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so like, confirmation that the steps I'm taking towards finding income is like the right path that I'm on. So
Love it.
something like that, is that
I
clear
wouldn't
enough?
define a
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah. Spot on.
Okay.
Okay, just cut the deck. And, oh. Okay, I'm gonna look it up first before. So I can read and show at the same time. And same scenario, I'm just gonna read the basic, the overview of it, and then after I'll share a photo of the entire thing, which isn't that much more. It just goes into a smidgen more detail and then gives you information about the awesome squid.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so this is back on task. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you're working on. All could use some fine tuning.
I love that. I love that. I just watched a PBS show about octopi or octopus and octopus. And yeah, so squid's in that family too. So and yeah, that's spot on with a lot of things. Yeah, that I'm working on, like trying to get into a better routine and getting up earlier and yeah, having being more clear. So that's spot on.
There you go.
But-
Cheers. Cheers.
I don't have anything. Cheers.
All right, so here's your card and I'm going to show it to you first. So it's creative blocks.
Okay.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
If you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone, which I'm not sure what that means, but I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Okay. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need.
Mm,
So whatever you're doing, it looks like it's going to be needed,
Creative.
right?
Yep. And I'm not on that creative path. I mean, I play around with that, but that's not like the direction I'm leading. So that's interesting.
That might be something to explore with your, like you're talking about with the squid and the,
Yeah.
But doing anything creative, it doesn't have to be crafty or artsy. It's creating. So it could be anything that makes you feel inspired and alive like that. Like I color a lot. And it's just something I'm not thinking. It helps me let go and not over focus or dwell. That helps to clear the blocks in the creative process.
Okay.
I was thinking that too, because yeah, anytime.
And as
Um,
far as the structure and the other one, I was just going to say there's a lot of Saturn energy right now, and that's really helpful for getting systems and structure and foundational things in place. Because then when you get the income, career, whatever going, you've already got the foundation and it doesn't throw your everyday life off. It just
Mhm.
complements it.
I like that. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks for that
Utilize
wisdom.
all these tools that are available to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. Getting out of our heads and into our bodies and into nature
Right.
and trying something different.
Do you have hobbies?
Uh-huh. It was kind of chuckling when you were talking because I've just decided to start making these little witchy bottles, and I've been drying roses from my garden, these rosebuds, and this afternoon I was just kind of sat there, kind of like you said, just kind of mindlessly, just kind of going through this, kind of thinking about what I'm going to do with them and picking the little leaves off the little buds. So that's very interesting.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's great.
Sounds very creative.
But I have other hobbies too, but that's
Yeah.
that's tied to just a few minutes ago.
Mhm.
Oh, how
That's
cool.
perfect.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you guys. That's cool.
Hmm.
Sherry, what cards do you have?
I have tarot that I brought right now, the Light Seers Tarot.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Okay. I'm curious about, man, I'm gonna want one of each too. We have time.
We do. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start shuffling again while we talk.
Okay, well, you're shuffling, Kathy. I'll take one.
Okay. Do you have a question? Thought?
Let's hang on a second. We know that just because of time, let's go on and make sure that Joe and Lamar have their cards before we start grabbing all of our extra cards.
It's the perk to coming live, huh?
Really. Okay. Here, I'm gonna give Joe, no, Joe has these cards too, so she's used to these. So Kathy, you want to give Joe a card. Sherry, you give a Lamar a card, and I'll give Mo a card.
Okay, I'm
Perfect.
giving Lamar a card.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to do Joe. So here's hardships. So this is interesting. Look at those. I just saw something on social media that when these dry, I think these are the ones that they turn into little skulls.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
And I thought that was
Okay.
that's
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna check it out. Which it kind of does make sense. But hardships, Joe, may I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. All right.
Nice.
So embrace it and move on.
Okay. All right, Sherry, will you pull a card for Lamar, please?
Sure. Oops, excuse me. Lamar, I pulled you 4 of Swords.
Those cards are so awesome.
They are.
Hold it closer.
Mm.
Give me a second to look it up.
Sure.
So I'll do a kind of a summary like Ember did, and then it's a 2-page thing and I can post that. So 4 of Swords, The light seer is a time of deep rest, transmutation of shadow, healing from burnout, taking a brief holiday from your reality, renewal, and self-love. The shadow seer is not recognizing the dangers of burnout and need to spend time recovering, dedicating your energy to self-care. And then it has a very long paragraph. And then the last phrase says, I give myself permission to slow down and heal.
Nice.
It's so interesting, the cards that are really coming up.
Yeah. Well, you know what's crazy about that card? So I'm dog sitting. Apparently, I'm the town dog sitter now. And I'm watching my brother's Frenchies right now, and they watch Jack O'Hannah all day, the animal guy. And he was literally in Asia, and they were talking about what bird nest soup is. And that nest reminded me
Oh,
of that.
yeah.
And they eat it because it's so nourishing, but it comes out of this cave. And I'll spare you from what it actually is, but they eat it in Asia because it's extremely nourishing. It's
Okay.
gross, but it's nourishing. And so it's bird nest stew.
Sounds horrible.
It's so crazy, but it was all about nourishment. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you go home into your little nest to nourish, right?
Yeah, and self-nourish and go in.
I just thought that was cool.
Very, very
That's awesome. I love all the connections tonight.
Yeah, apparently. I've been learning a lot about animals this week. I catch myself sitting there just watching it.
All right. Let me get a card for Mo. Monique needs a card. Okay. And number 13 is, do it this way. All right, this is gliding through currents. The different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease. Go inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight.
Mm. Is that a sea turtle?
I was gonna say, what is that?
It's a manta ray. I had to look at it too. And I'm looking at, I was just looking at the number to look up, but looking at the reflection looks so weird.
It does, yeah.
But yeah,
But I love that message. That's a great
Mhm.
message.
Mhm.
can't be a man. It is a manta ray.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay,
See, I
wait.
see now, it just the frontal view is kind of distorting.
I
have to
can
see it
see,
up close.
it's so funny because I could see it like in the photo in the book, looking at it, but looking at the vision on here backwards, I guess. I don't know, it just looks weird. Okay, very, very cool.
All right.
Okay. Kathy, what you want?
I'll take one of each of y'all if it's okay with y'all. And I'm just looking for a message to support my mission.
Hey, I love these. They're so much fun. Okay. This
That's pretty.
is shared inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart.
Okay, I have to chime in. Literally this morning, I watched a segment on pink dolphins. And so look up pink dolphins. They're really rare, but they're really cool. That's all I'm going to say. I'm
I
like
love
sitting here, I'm like, there they are. Dolphins, I think, in my animal oracle are for fun and play. Yeah, which is so Kathy.
That's the only animal that well, I won't say only animal, but I have my dolphin bracelet and I've kept it on from when I was actually swimming in the ocean with the dolphins.
Oh,
on
so
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, so it's just that reminder of fun, playful.
Mhm. But the pink ones looked so cool. I'd never seen those before.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Cool. Kathy drew you 3 of Swords.
Oh, interesting.
I love the artwork on those.
Is that
Mhm.
going into her mouth? Is that what's happening there?
No, it's really interesting.
Is it?
Not close up, no.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the
It's just
stream is behind the,
Behind it. Okay.
so she's kind of crying out, kind of. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Big
So
barn.
let me switch hands, hold on just a second. So the 3 of Swords is the Light Seer, painful separation, loss, heartbreak, and opportunity to heal, shadows coming to light, finding inspiration again. And the Shadow Seer is not accepting loss, a need to heal, being stuck in your grief or sadness, not seeing the part you played in loss or heartbreak. And then the little summary at the end is my heart remains tender and open.
Nice. Thank
How
you.
do you take that?
I think it makes sense because so much of what we do is working from the past of the heartbreak and I was really thinking about like the thought what came to me about the rewriting your story, but it's writing your story for the first time. Somebody else wrote it for us. And now it's about really writing your story, and it's coming from the heart, and it's
Mm.
leaving those understanding that it might have been broken in the past because of
Mhm.
expectations, but the future is nothing but the joy that we get to experience in life. And there's always going to be like what we talked about, the polarities, but it's
Mm.
there's always going to be the dark and the light, but it's choosing to see the light. So thank you.
That's beautiful. Thanks for sharing that.
And then it kind of goes with embers too, with the inspiration. I was thinking, I like
I have a revolving door for dogs right now.
it works. You still want to? You still would like both?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is fun. Okay. Question. Did you have a question or a thought?
I have
Anything?
a question. I'm asking for inspiration and in particular about inspiration or guidance for the next several weeks with a lot of moving parts and a lot of new and fun things going on. So just, yeah, what little inspiration droplets can you send my way?
Okay. Inspiration droplets for Ember.
Oh, here you go. I dropped it. Drop it. I'm bringing the money.
Ah,
I wouldn't be thinking that, but I'll take it.
I know, right? Okay. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs, and this is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. There you
nice.
go.
An offering. I love it.
I know, right?
Thank you for that.
Ask and you shall receive. Ooh, that's cool.
Seven of Wands. The Light Seer, challenge, grounding and protecting yourself, movement and growth, creative innovation, remaining ahead, feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas, self-expression. The Shadow Seers, defending yourself, being attacked, being misunderstood, a need to erect energetic boundaries, a lack of preparation, giving up. And the summary is, I am deserving of the success and I will bravely shine my light into the world.
Beautiful. And I love those two together.
All right.
Yes. Thank you both. That's fantastic.
I'm-
More than I expected. So wonderful.
So yeah, you'll have to come back. So here's a tip for those of us that have multiple, when we're sharing in the comments. So we're going to share the pictures in the comments. And so if you have more than one page, attach the second one to your first comment so that it stays together in your thread. And so that makes it easy for the person who's receiving, then that way it just because otherwise it's going to get spread out. So,
And tag your person.
yes, the first one will tag your person. Yeah, the first one you tag your person, and then if you have the second page, then you just it'll say you're responding to yourself, but you can just delete that and just attach it right there, and then that way we'll know, we'll keep it all in a nice thread. So, and then
Just a clarification on that. Does that mean that we can only post one picture at a time? And that's why we should post it as a reply? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
it only lets you do one at a time.
Okay, cool. No
It'll
problem.
ask you if you want more. Especially if you're on your phone. I don't know if it does that on the desktop, but on the phone, it'll ask you if you want more, but it won't let you do it.
Okay, all right.
Hopefully that's coming soon. That's why it'll allow you to add, that's why it has the option, but for now, it's one at a time.
Yeah, no problem. Just wanted to make sure of that. Thanks.
Well, that's good for the clarification, because that's what we're, but I was thinking, because I know sometimes I do the 2 pictures or even 3 pictures sometimes, and it's like, okay, how do we do this? Because it'll get lost and that kind of thing. So,
Well, and sometimes the picture in the book's black and white, and sometimes you see different detail too with that.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
it's so much
Like I
fun.
didn't fully see the manta ray. I'm gonna have to see what your other picture is. I was like looking at it, looks more like a
Yeah,
whale
because
with the mouth open.
I didn't
What
get
I
any of that.
found interesting, because not all of them do, they usually just have like the little card itself, but some of the
Oh,
descriptions
see, I
have
see
it
it
in
there.
photo.
Yeah.
Some do not. They don't all have that, but the manta ray did. And that's what I was looking at. See, most of them
Interesting.
don't. But
Yeah.
the manta ray did. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a manta ray. And then I'm staring at it. I'm like, no, it's not. What is that?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. So, and so they're different photos. You'll be able to see.
Cool.
All right. So this sounds really great. Do y'all feel complete?
Almost. I'm concerned about Kismet.
Kismet found an amazing home, or let's say I found an amazing home for Kismet. And once again, Kismet, right? As you notice, Sherry, I didn't pressure you to take Kismet. I wanted to stick him in your pocket, whatever. But at the very beginning, when I was asking for the neighborhood, asking for anyone that knew of a bird that was missing, this person responded immediately saying that she had food. If I needed a crate or a cage, if I needed anything, that she would help. And so I reached out to her after trying to find his home, his original home, and reached out to her immediately and said, hey, would you mind? Are you interested? And she's like, yes. She came over and she's like, let me meet him. And she came over and met him. And she's like, okay, so I'm going to have to go buy my wife some chocolates and maybe make her dinner because I already have 2 other birds. And she texted me the next day and she said, it's good.
What
Oh,
kind of bird?
I'll
yay.
get him tomorrow.
Yay.
What kind of bird was it?
It was a parakeet, a beautiful
Oh.
parakeet that literally landed in the backyard for
Oh.
someone I was pet sitting, and the Labradoodle attacked the parakeet.
Oh no.
So I brought it home I didn't think it'd make it through the night, and he did. And then I got excited and said I wanted to keep him. And then the dog said something different. Yeah, it was not a happy home after about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. So
Oh, good.
he's
Everybody,
happy now. He's very happy.
win-win for everybody. Yes.
She sent
Thank you for
videos
sharing.
over of him. She was holding him. He was eating snacks. I couldn't even get him to perch, but I had dogs around me, but
Right. Yay.
got
That's
really
good.
well. Thanks for asking. Yeah.
That's cool.
And you're off the hook.
I didn't feel the pressure. I know I might have had to cave. You were kind to me. It's kind of beach cobbler. You didn't press too hard.
I did. I was hoping to find his real family, his original family, because how often does a yellow and green parakeet land in the backyard?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But no one claimed him.
Aw. Well, good.
Good for
Thanks
us.
for sharing all that. Cool.
All right, so we're back again tomorrow. So back again tomorrow at 8 p.m. for our last quarter chat for offerings. As we so we've taken in this information tonight. The 7-7 energy is about this peace and servitude, and take a minute to stamp the energy on our tapestry of our soul. We can maybe write in our Divine Art Alchemy. I know we don't have a sheet for our lunar notes for this, but really, taking some time and spending with your journal is really a great thing to do on these high energy impact days. So wanted to leave you with that. Anything else you want to say, Amber, or anybody else? All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you then
Oh,
tomorrow.
wait, I do have one more thing, and we could talk about this tomorrow too, because I think we'll have more Georgia people on here. But if you're watching tonight, go on and save the date. Our next Divine Art Alchemy. So that's another week. I believe it's on the 17th. It is going to be not only virtual, but it's also going to be in person at my house, and Kathy will be here. So
Cool.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. So if we can do that, then great. And yeah, invite your friends. This is the time really to do this work. This is, like I said, this is really good stuff. So yeah.
Can you share the theme, or do we need to wait on that?
I'm happy to share. Not going to tell you a lot just yet, but it's really cool. Kathy and I are in love with the photo. It's dimensions.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cool.
It's going to be a great cycle. They always
Wisdom.
are.
I'll throw that in there. Yeah, the wisdom might be like a big part of that. Wisdom from dimensions. Yeah. That's it. For now.
All right. Happy manifesting, you all. I love you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Guys.
Cheers.